Billionaires Kwek, Leng, Beng and Wee Cho Yaw, among the richest real estate tycoons in Singapore, are placing big bets in state land auctions as the developers seek to replenish their land banks amid rising housing demand in the city-state. A consortium led by Wee's UOL Group submitted the highest bid of 381.4 million Singapore dollars, $288.2 million, for a 99-year leasehold residential site in the northern Singapore town of Ang Mo Kio. The UOL bid edged out the partnership of Kwek's City Developments and MCL land as well as a joint venture between Far East Organization, the privately held developer controlled by billionaire brothers Robert and Phillip Ng, and Japan's Sekisui House. The site, which is opposite the Bishan-Ang Mo Kio Park, drew a total of 15 bids, according to the Urban Redevelopment Authority, which handled the auction. With an area of 12,679 square meters, the plot can be developed with a maximum gross floor area of 31,699 square meters, it said. The strong demand for new residential sites isn't surprising considering the buoyant demand for housing in the city-state even as Singapore continues to battle the recent flare-up in COVID-19 infections. Total private home sales in the Lion City climbed 16.9% to 8,100 units in the first quarter compared to the previous 3 months, government data showed. The robust property market has primarily been driven by a confluence of factors, including the low interest rate environment and the extra savings generated by consumers who can't travel during the pandemic, said Joel Ng, research head of KGI Securities. Additional demand is coming from the need for bigger spaces as employers and employees adopt a more flexible office, home working arrangement. UOL plans to develop the Ang Mo Kio site into a 24 to 25-story residential condominium with more than 370 units, the company said in a statement. The project is well located near the upcoming Mayflower MRT station, which is slated to be completed later this year, it said. It's a timely replenishment for our land bank, Jesline Goh, UOL Chief Investment and Asset Officer, said in a statement. Goh said sales of the group's existing projects are progressing well, with Avenue South residents located just outside the central business district 65% sold and Clavon development in the western town of Clementi 80% sold. UOL's controlling shareholder Wee, 92, who has a net worth of $6.8 billion, was ranked Singapore's 7th-richest person on the world's billionaires list published in April. Wee is also the chairman emeritus of United Overseas Bank, Singapore's third-largest lender. Another government residential site in Tengah Garden Walk in the Clementi area drew strong interest from 7 bidders, according to the Housing Development Board, which handled the auction. Taurus Properties, an equally owned joint venture of City Developments and MCL, submitted the highest bid of 400.32 million Singapore dollars for the plot.